Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. Just that little red button below. I'd really appreciate the support. We're on the grind to 300 subs. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you like that little segment, definitely again give it a little thumbs up. I just wanted to mix up the video, just kind of show you guys something a little bit different, just kind of show you how much I truly grind for these videos. As you guys know, I've been posting every single day. And with that said, I obviously have trouble some days truly thinking of ideas of topics I want to be talking about in videos, because I want to be releasing the best content as possible to you guys. You guys mean a lot to me, and I'm kind of growing a family with a lot of you, and kind of connecting every single day with each and every one of you. So with that said, I'm pretty excited about today's video, because I'm going to be talking about the fastest way to sell your phone, either through like eBay, the local marketplace, different local apps. But with that said, let's get into today's video. So if your goal is to truly have like quick turnaround times, you just simply want to have a phone and quickly turn it around, get it out of your hands as quick as possible, because you want that quick inventory time. And this is usually applicable for people that are doing more high volume. But with that said, even if you're a beginner, obviously you want to make some like quick cash. And with that said, I'd recommend selling on the eBay platform if this is your goal. And if you're listing on the eBay platform and you want that quickest turnaround time, I recommend doing a buy it now over a bid, simply because bids obviously have like a minimum requirement of days, usually like 3 or 7 days. Whereas if you do a buy it now, somebody can literally buy within the second that you list that item. Obviously it has to be a pretty damn good ad for it to sell that quick. But with that said, you just want to have like your price be good. And typically, if you haven't watched all my videos, I recommend looking through the sold listings, looking at the exact phone you're trying to sell. And like if you want to sell it fast, don't price it too aggressively. You want to average those past 5 phones on eBay that have sold like matching the exact one that you have in your hands are going to be listing. Price it at that price. And I guarantee it will sell within a couple hours. But with that said, you want to have things like 1 day handling time. That'll like boost your ad, have more people see it, because people like that. If they're buying something, like the world's just generally going to like a less patient kind of mindset. So if they buy the item, they obviously want quick turnaround time. That basically means if they buy like before like 2 p.m. or something like that, you have to ship that same day, or after like 2 p.m. you have to ship just that next day, which shouldn't be a problem for most of you. Again, it's just if you're looking to have that quick turnaround time, you have to like actually like prove it in your ad. And if you want it to sell fast, have a very in-depth kind of description. Again, if it's like ends up being like a bad IMEI phone, if you want to save time, save people like actually messaging you like left and right about the IMEI, simply put that IMEI in the description. I guarantee you people will just go look at it for a quick 10 seconds. They don't have to message you, and then if they think the value is right, they're gonna go end up and buy it. And with the pictures, I always recommend having like 6 or more pictures. eBay's algorithm simply like prefers that. You have to think about it. If you're going on the eBay platform to go look for a phone, you want to know as much as you can about that phone. So you'd like to see as many pictures of that phone as possible. So you have to think from the buyer's perspective, what do they want to see? And so therefore I'd put like 6 to 10 pictures on like my actual listing, just to give them a really good idea of exactly what they're going to be buying, and it'll avoid like any possibility of returns in terms of like actually like the quality of the phone. If you put like the right pictures, you'll be able to avoid that. And then when somebody buys it, obviously you have 1 day shipping handling time. I recommend just going out and shipping immediately. Once somebody buys on eBay, if it's not too late, I'll literally go to the post office if I have like the time, like within the next hour, and actually go ship it out. It's better to get like a good rating. You'll have a more chance. They'll recognize that you're a good seller. Especially you want to take like this into consideration. If you're newer, you want to build up your review base on eBay. Those are key to actually getting quicker sales and more sales at higher prices. And then this goes the same. If you guys don't know, I also use the app Mercari. Very similar platform, just listing the phone. People message you, they can bid on it, and then you go ship it out. I'd honestly say it probably is about the same turnaround time. If you're looking to ship fast, it's just basically a preference thing. So definitely look into both of them. And the second way is to resell locally. And if you're looking for probably the quickest cash possibility, this is the option for you. And that's why I like selling locally. Again, if about 60% of all my sales are locally, and it probably is higher this month. Just because I've been trying to really grind, meet as many possible, learn as many things so I can talk about them in this YouTube channel, because I'm not an expert, but I'm just simply laying out everything that I've experienced so you guys don't make the same mistakes. So again, like if you're thinking I'm an expert, don't think. I'm just simply teaching you guys as much as I know. I'm obviously still making mistakes, but very little anymore because I have made every single damn mistake in the book. So that's why I created this YouTube channel. But sorry for getting off topic, but basically selling locally, this is probably the best way you can actually get cash in your hand, because you can literally meet with somebody 5 minutes away from you after like 10 minutes of listing the actual ad. Obviously that depends on having the good pictures, having like a non-aggressive price, typically going for a price that like it will sell out, instead of like selling an iPhone 7 Plus for $500 just to see if you can get a couple offers. If you really want that quick cash, I'd probably sell it at $400 because I know 100% that it will sell at that $400, and I'll just make that price firm on like whatever app I'm selling on. And one thing that I've noticed, a pretty cool tip that I think you guys should try is, yeah, I talk about having like high quality pictures, but sometimes high quality pictures aren't actually what people are looking for. One thing I've been trying is actually like holding the phone in my hand. So I'll take a picture, obviously with my phone, of me holding the phone. I'll tilt it every single whichever directions, put 6 to 10 pictures of those. And you wouldn't believe, I think it's just like the fact of like, it creates like a physical, like human connection with that phone. If the phone's just laying on the ground, yes, it's great to have those type of pictures, especially if you're listing on an eBay platform. But again, something I've been getting really a lot of traction with is holding that phone. I don't know what it is. It just might be something weird with like human behavior, but typically if I want to sell a phone as much as possible, if I like need cash for like going to the casino or going out of the bars or something like that, I will simply list that phone literally right when I get in the car, and I will list it back on that platform. I don't care what anybody thinks. If that guy goes and looks on the app and sees the phone, I've gotten hate messages before, but he sold it to me. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. So I'm going to hold that phone. I'm just going to take pictures in the car. Obviously, you want to have good lighting. You want to have weird reflections in the screen or anything like that. But again, have a descriptive title, have a descriptive description. And if you haven't watched my videos, go check them out, because I definitely talk about that all the time in terms of like how I list on my platforms and eBay. And again, don't price too aggressively, because we're not trying to like get the highest offer necessarily. We're just trying to get a price that we know we can sell it as. That's obviously why I created this video, for any of you that are looking to sell your phone as fast as possible for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter. But obviously selling a phone as fast as possible and buying them as fast as possible is a way we can make like thousands of dollars every single month doing this. And it has worked for me. I've A/B tested it. Like selling phones fast is definitely a plus, but sometimes I want to get more profit, so I'll hold it. It's really just a preference thing. So one last thing regarding the local apps is you want to obviously list on the platform that you know has the most traction in your town. For me, it's OfferUp. For some of you, it might be Facebook Marketplace, 5 Mile, Letgo, whatever it may be. Obviously, I'd list the phone there first. Seeing that like it has the most traction, or probably get the most views, depending on obviously if you list it in the right way. But again, list on every single platform. If you want that phone to sell as fast as possible, list on every single platform you can think of. Even though I don't necessarily recommend it, go list it on Craigslist. But one thing you guys should not do is list it on both platforms at once. If you're selling on eBay, if you have a phone, you put it on eBay and you put it locally, and you go and resell it locally, obviously you don't have that phone anymore. And if you had a bid option on that phone on eBay and somebody already bid on it, you have to honor that, and therefore you don't have a phone, and you're probably going to get negative feedback. eBay will hate you. So don't ever cross-platform like the internet. And don't ever cross-platform like eBay and local apps. It's never a good idea. Pick one. But again, like one thing I do is I'll list locally for a week. And then go list on the eBay platform, but I never have the phone listed on both platforms at once. It's just not smart for you guys. Definitely don't recommend it. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Help me get to 300 subs. Tell your friends, tell your family if they're looking to make some extra money. If you guys have been watching for a little while now, you probably know how easy this industry is. And there really isn't such thing as competition. Yeah, other people will take phones, but there's millions of phones sold out there every single day, so don't worry about it. If your friend gets into it, I guarantee you'll probably know more about it just simply because you were here first. And I definitely appreciate that. So hit that little subscription button down below. I really appreciate the support. And if you're not in that phone flipping Facebook group, it is that first link down below. Just give it a click. It's free to join. I don't ask for any personal information or anything like that. Just answer 3 simple questions and I'll accept you into the group. And I release valuable content on the daily there. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.